Hello friends, hope you're doing good. I welcome you all to this 18th session of our Excel Functions series. In this session and the upcoming session, we will cover the date and time functions. In the list presented, the green colored functions are covered in our earlier sessions. You can refer to the Excel Functions series playlist for accessing the earlier sessions. The functions in the yellow box, which are today, now, date and time, will be discussed in this session. This session covers functions that are essential for building date time dependent dynamic dashboards and KPIs. Let us now discuss the function description of each function, starting with function today. It returns the current system date that is formatted as date. Moving to now, it returns the current system date and time formatted as date and time. So here it is important to understand that today and now function are returning the current system date. If the current system date is wrong in the system, then it will return a wrong value. Moving to date, it returns the number that represents the date in MS Excel day time format. Moving to time, it converts hours, minutes, seconds given as numbers to an Excel serial number formatted with the time format. Now, let us move to our Excel sheet for some hands-on. The table shown here covers the functions, their arguments, and the final output. Today and now require no argument, and hence these can be applied by double-clicking the cell, entering equal to, then entering the function name, which is today, open the bracket and close the bracket. On press of enter, it will return the current system date. Same is the case with now. This function also has no arguments and it returns the current date and time as an output. Let us understand this better. Today and now, they are getting their value from the current system value. So if I change the current system value, I should see a change here in the output. So I'm going to change the system date manually to understand how it will impact the today function. Actual date when this example is being discussed is 25th October 2025, but now I'm changing the current system date to 28th October 2025. Let us see how does it impact. We can see here that the output has changed for today and now function. Since the date, the current system date has been updated to 28th October, the same system date is being reflected on this Excel sheet. So we are clear with 2 points. Today and now, they require no arguments and they will return the current system date even if that date is wrong. Moving to date and time function. The date function requires 3 arguments. The first argument is the year. The second argument is the month. And the third argument is the date. This will return us a date which should be 2nd March 2026. Let us see how are we getting it. So to apply date function, select the cell, double click the cell, enter equal to, and then enter the function name, which is date. Open the bracket and now pass the arguments. Argument 1, which is year, is passed a value of 2025. On similar lines, argument 2, which captures the month 15, is the value which has been passed. And for argument 3, which captures the date, 02 is the value that we have passed. An year consists of 12 months. When we are passing month as 15, date function will do the month adjustment to save month overflow. So what is happening here is we are splitting this 15 into two parts, 12 plus 3. First one is 12 and the second one is 3. 12 plus 3 makes 15. Now 12 covers a complete year. So we can say that we have one complete year plus 3 months more to be added to get the correct date. Hence, we are getting the output as 2nd March 2026. If I change the month to 2 here also, I should get an output which is date being 2nd, month being February and year being 2025. Hence the output is 2nd February 2025. Also, it provides an ability to do month adjustment in the case where months are more than 12 in number. Now moving to time function, it again has 3 arguments, and the first argument captures the hours, the second argument captures the minutes, and the third argument captures the second. In our case, we have passed 09 as value for hours, 15 as value for minutes, and 0 as value for seconds. To apply time function, double click the cell, enter the equal to sign, then enter the function name and then pass the arguments 9, 15 and 0. And it will give us the time 9:15 with 0 seconds. 9 hours, 15 minutes and 0 seconds. So it creates a time basis the inputs which are being passed in argument 1, argument 2 and argument 3. Let us now understand these functions with the help of examples, starting with example 1. This is a target table which captures the sales target in quantity and in rupees against the dates mentioned here. So considering this date, it is saying that the sales in quantity should be 11 and the sales in rupees should be 1,20,000 for the date 24th October 2025. Similarly, in the case where the date is 26th October 2025, the target sales in quantity is set to 15 and target sales in rupees is set to 5,10,000 rupees. This target table is stored in the backend and is configurable as suggested by the senior management team. The sales team has requested for a table where they can see the latest target set by the senior management team for the current system date and one day after the current system date and one day before the current system date. So in our example, 25 October 2025 is our current date and we have captured it using the today function. Now they want the targets for one day before, which is today minus 1, and one day after, which is today plus 1. So this table will always have 3 dates, and using the HLOOKUP function we will search for these dates in this row, and wherever we will get a match we will fetch the sales in quantity and sales in rupees and populate them in this table. So if the senior management team changes the targets for 26th October 2025 from 15 to 21, it will dynamically update the target sales quantity in the sales target table as shown here. So now this is a dynamic table which looks for or fetches the sales values depending upon the date which is there. Now let us move to our example 2, where we will calculate the course completion dates basis the course start date and the course duration. Here we are talking about educational courses. So if we start the course on the current system date, which is 25th October 2025, and the course duration is for 2 months, then our end date should be 25th December 2025, which we are getting. To capture the current date, we have used today function, and to arrive to the course end date, we will use the date function. The date function requires 3 parameters. One is year, then we have month, and then we have the date. Here, year is 2025, month is 10 plus the course duration, which is of 2 months, that makes it 12, and the date remains the same, which is 25. When these values are passed as argument in the date function, we get the course end date as 25th December 2025. Let us consider now a course which starts today and has a duration of 3 months. We can easily get the current date by using the today function. Now let us find the course end date using the date function. Date function requires 3 arguments. Argument 1 is the year, where 2025 is passed. Argument 2 is months, where 10 plus 3 is getting passed, and the argument 3 is the date, which is 25, that is getting passed. Now in this case, the month argument is having the value as 13. So 10 initially, and then with 3 months of course duration. This makes the month value in the date function as 13, which is not a month in an year. So it adjusts the year 2025 to 2026, and the month is updated to January. Hence we have the date as 25th January 2026. Here the entry date is captured at the time the car enters the parking lot, which is mentioned here for 3 cars, and the exit time is the current system date. So we can see that the value that we are getting here is derived from now function, which gives us the current system date along with the current system time. Now since we have the entry time and the exit time, we can calculate the parking time in days by simply subtracting entry time from the exit time. This will give us the parking time in days. Multiplying it by 24 will give us parking time in hours. Now since we have the parking time, we can calculate the parking fees. The rule is, if the parking time is less than or equal to 6 hours, then the parking fees is rupees 20. If the parking time is greater than 6 hours, then the parking fee would be rupees 30. Right now, basis the value we have, all the 3 have the parking fees as 30. Let me change few values. So when I have changed the entry time for one of the vehicle, parking time in hours has come down to 4.42, and since it is less than 6 hours, the parking fees would be 20 here. I hope this session was helpful. In case you need any clarifications or you have any doubts, please share the same in the comment section. Let us meet again in our next session with some new interesting Excel functions. I would like to thank you all for watching this video. Please like, subscribe and press the bell icon for future notifications.